One thing that I think tends to take people by surprise, and certainly took me by surprise, is kind of how quickly just like the time horizons change. In that, sort of in your first month, you're largely thinking about things on maybe 1 month ahead, right? In that, maybe that's kind of what your development roadmap is oriented around. Even in terms of who you're working with, maybe it's like really informal relationships where they haven't sort of fully committed to remain full time or whatever, right? And that kind of the more time goes by, I think that kind of has a reciprocal or corresponding increase in the time horizon. So after 1 year, you're kind of thinking 1 year ahead. After 4 years, you're thinking 4 years ahead. And kind of that increases very quickly, right? And so after, say after 1 month, it's again super short term, and then just 11 months later, you should now actually be thinking and planning, a year ahead, and think about kind of human structures on that time horizon, thinking about stuff Ben talked about, like where you want to be going long term and things like that. I think that also plays into your hiring and the kinds of people you hire, right? In that, in the really early days, you kind of have to hire people who will be productive essentially immediately. Like you don't have the luxury of hiring people who are sort of really promising, but they're not quite going to be up to speed for another year or two. They have to be able to contribute immediately. But after 2 or 3 years, now it sort of starts to get much more reasonable to make those investments. And in fact, if you're not making those investments, you're probably being much too short term. And so I think that's really important.